I remember the bed in the RV. Oh, it's so comfortable. But could I really enjoy sleeping there?
We're talking beds in the RV. I think they're both pretty comfortable. And it's time to find out. Are you ready? Haha, let's do this. Woo! So far in my new to me RV, my 2018 Winnebago Travato 59G, I've had some pretty good sleep. Now in this particular model, there is a Murphy bed in the back which folds down, and that's where I sleep, as opposed to the 59K, which has the two split twin beds which are located in the back. Now, back when I got into RVing back in 2016, I had a Winnebago Itasca Spirit. It was a 2004, and I actually really loved it, but I did hate the corner cut bed. That was a big thing for me. I just don't know if how they designed it back then, the mattress that was there, it just didn't feel good, even though I tried to juice it up to make it feel better. Fast forward to this rig, and again, it's a Murphy bed, but it's a corner cut Murphy bed. But the technology has changed so much. This Murphy bed is actually pretty comfortable to sleep in, but I still think I can tweak it. Now here in this Travato, there's also the puzzle bed, which is the kitchen table, which folds down, and there's some different cushions that move around, and that becomes another bed. So you could sleep a couple of people in the Travato. I've never slept on the puzzle bed, but this weekend we're going to do something about both of the beds. We're going to tweak the Murphy bed. I've got some new products to help make that sleep a little bit easier, and then we're going to sleep on the puzzle bed, and I'm just going to figure out what that's all about since I've never done it. Normally when I get to a new spot, I set up the rig, and that includes the bed. Normally, when I get to a new spot to camp, I set up the rig, and that includes the bed. In the back, the bed just folds down, and depending on the trip, I leave the sheets on it as well, and I use size twin XL, and then a twin size mattress protection pad, and then just use covers, and boom, that's it. That's my setup. Again, that's relatively comfortable, but I wanted to do something a little bit different this time out, and I'm adding a new mattress topper that has some extra padding. It's from Niagara Sleep Solutions, and hopefully this will add just another layer of comfort on the bed in the back. Now, in addition to the mattress topper in the back, I got some new sheets that are supposed to help keep me cool during the hot weather. I tend to sleep hot, so these new microfiber sheets are supposed to help out and keep me cool. So we're gonna set up everything, try out the new changes for the Murphy bed tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll set up the puzzle bed and try to sleep there. So the new bed configuration is set up. We'll sleep on this tonight, and then in the morning I'll update you and let you know how it went. The mattress topper that I put on here wasn't as thick as I had hoped, so we'll see how this one goes. But all in all, I think it's going to be a nice sleep. And then again, tomorrow we will sleep on the puzzle bed and see how that turns out.
morning. So part one of the bed experiment went pretty well. It was extremely hot, so I had the AC on most of the night, but then, maybe an hour or so ago, I was able to cut it off. The sheets feel really good. They kept me cool when I was on top of them. A couple of times I was sleeping on top of the little cover that I have, because again, it was hot, but I did get under the sheets, and they felt really cool. The bed mattress topper seemed to do pretty well, so I like that so far. So the modifications for the back part of the bed seem to be good. Now it's going to be interesting to see what it's like to, one, put the puzzle bed together, and to, two, sleep on it. So we'll check in later today when it's time to get that puzzle bed ready, and then see how it feels to sleep on it.
Okay, so last night we slept in the bed, the Murphy bed. I made some modifications with some new sheets and a new mattress topper, and it was pretty good. Still very hot, got up to 92 today, but it was still a pretty comfortable sleep. Now, the big experiment today is we're gonna sleep on the puzzle bed. Here in my Travato 59G 2018, we have a table here kind of in the living room kitchen area that folds down and turns into the Murphy bed, and then you have all of these pillows and different things like that you put down, and eventually it turns into a bed. I'm going to actually watch a movie before bed. We're going to watch Shaft, the original Shaft. So I'm going to watch it in bed. But the first thing that I have to do is clean up everything, get things out of the way, and then start to do the puzzle bed. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so I got everything cleared off the table in the area here. I think what has to happen is these back cushions come off, and then this table folds down and locks into place. So that's what we're going to try to do next. Let's see if it works. Okay, I think that piece works. Now it's the other side of the bench. We gotta see if we can hook that one up. here is the puzzle bed. And I actually fit on it. Now tonight, I think I'm gonna sleep on top of my Star Wars light cover. It's the one that I normally have in the back, but I'm gonna lay it out here. I'll bring my pillows from over there back in, especially since I'm gonna watch the TV right here, but this thing actually fits. I don't know why I seem so surprised by this, but it actually looks pretty cool. I am going to hop into my pajamas, set up the video or the DVD, and then we're gonna watch the movie and then go to bed. But so far so good. We'll see what it's like in the morning. So Shaft is over. It is now time to go to sleep and try this puzzle bed experiment. Hopefully I can sleep, and we'll review it in the morning. Till then, we'll see you. Good morning. My sleep here on the puzzle bed was actually overall a pretty good success. You may notice I'm on the other side of the puzzle bed. Last night I slept the first part down near the sliding door, and then I switched over to this side just to see what the difference was. I couldn't really tell that much. I think this side is a little bit easier to sleep on. There's no question. One of the things that is tough about the puzzle bed is that there are pieces, so sometimes you fall into the cracks a little bit. But I think if I were going to sleep here on a regular basis, some kind of mattress pad or topper would be put on, and I'd have my regular covers and everything like that. So all in all, not a bad sleep here, and I could now easily see how 2 or more people could sleep here, especially if you had like 2 kids. You could have 2 kids in here on the puzzle bed. You could have 2 adults in the back, so you could have 4 people in this RV, believe it or not. So right now we're going to put the puzzle back, set up the kitchen, and then we'll wrap everything up. So that's it for the bed experiment. All in all, not bad. I have 2 relatively comfortable places to sleep here in the Travato, my 2018 Winnebago Travato 59G, the Millennium Travato. I actually had a decent sleep in both areas. I think I still want to add a little bit more padding in the Murphy bed, but if worse comes to worse and I need to sleep on the puzzle bed, I can do that too. Again, probably would want to put something there if I was going to sleep there long term. So the setup for the puzzle bed wasn't as bad as I thought, and undoing it in the morning
wasn't crazy either. All in all, I think I had some really good experiences exploring the 2 beds, and now I have options moving forward. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVJedeye. And then, of course, you can always follow me on my website at RVJedeye.com. Get out there, explore, camp. Now that you know, if you have a Travato 59G, you can put several people in it. You could load up 4 and go for a long time and have a blast. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll do that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.